Because we got the mini delay. Right. You want to switch down our thing?
The volume on here.
Yay! Sora saying the YSN episode was a good one. We had Angie Lamar on. Thank you, Sora.
Brilliant. Right.
Okay.
I'm going to put these headphones on. Boom. We're in business.
You can hear.
I can hear everybody.
Okay.
Mic check, mic check. Right. Let's do this again. Welcome to For Evan's Sake It's Friday Night. My name is Nii Evans.
I'm Nana Evans.
And thank you very much for joining us on our first ever live. This is going to be a weekly live stream that Nana and I are going to be doing. We're probably going to actually start at 10 o'clock next week because
yes,
we've had some feedback and we like to listen to feedback. So we're probably going to start at 10 o'clock. But we have got a wicked show lined up for you today. We've got one of our, I was going to say friends, but like she's family. She's actually like really family. Nana, do you want to introduce her?
Okay, all right. So as I said in the intro video that we put up, she is my brethren. We went to college together. So I've known her for a long time as well. And then we went to uni together and we lived together as well. And she's probably the one person responsible, really and truly, for me and Russell getting together. She is responsible for us getting together. It's my brethren, Natski.
Natski.
Hello.
How you doing? You're a celebrity now. You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. If you guys don't know, Natski recently went live on DJ AG's live stream, and I think the only way to say it is that she shelled it down. I think that's what the young people say. She shelled it down. Natalie, do you want to tell us like what happened there?
Well, I had in my mind planned I was doing. I spoke to Nana about it. I made a decision that I was going to go there and do my thing, regardless of the outcome. What I did not expect is the love. You know, you don't know what to expect, but it's been an awesome ride. And the video only dropped on Monday, so I'm just like, I'm still a little bit, my head's in the air.
You had a lot of love in the comments, you know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of love in the comments. And I was ready. Also, I was ready, like, because you know me, I like beefing it. So I was also ready looking for the people that were trying to say something. But no, there was so much love in the comments, man. And then people like Normski.
Yes.
Like, it's a big look.
Yes.
But also, Natalie's not new to this, man.
No, I'm not new to this. So for those that don't know, I started emceeing when I was actually 14 and had a lot of love then, doing raves and whatnot, just local raves, nothing too big, but I became a recording artist around the age of 23. So what you heard me spitting on, like the song's called Good to Go, it was on an original track, but I used my lyrics from that and put it on a different beat. I tried something new and it seems like it's worked.
That beat was hard as well.
I love that beat.
The thing is, like, all of it was just like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Like this all works. Like it bangs. If you haven't seen it and you don't know what we're talking about, we will show you in a second. But before we show you, I want to big up the guy that's controlling the cameras today because he doesn't like to speak. And I know I can't even see him, but I know through the corner of my eye he's giving me daggers. But it would be remiss for me not to big him up. So big up DJP. But yeah, when you're ready, play that video, please.
This feel good flow had to educate you to let you all know that I'm making mountains out of these molehills. I'm in the big things, I'm not in the cheap. Come on. Let me tell you something good. Should let it get in what? Maybe yeah, I should. My flow's designed to make you feel good, but judging by this character, I think you know what? Cause I'm dealing with the highs, no lows. Gonna get you on your feet, good to go. Had to give you this feel good flow, had to educate you to let you all know that I'm making mountains out of these molehills. I'm in the big things, I'm not in the cheap thrills. So sick of thinking that I've been needing pills, huh? I guess you're right, so I guess you can call me ill. I'm iller than the ill, I'm the illest, deeper than the deep, I'm the deepest, what? Realer than the real, I'm the realest. So just take a touch and tell me if you can feel this. If you don't know right now, then get to know right now. This is my flow right now. Whoa, yeah. If you don't know right now, then get to know right now. This is my flow right now. Listen. Let me make something clear. All I care about is the party up in here. Keep the hands up, keep them waving in the air. And if you're really, really down, we're not coming out of here. Nah, this is a hot nest. Just don't get the point, should forget about the dress. I'll be in my basketball vest, just like the man, never with the nicest. Cause we're doing this with style. You know that I came to get wild.
How do you feel watching that about now?
I'm just still getting used to it. I bop to it myself. I'm actually having an out of body experience. So it's like it is me.
Yeah.
But then it's not me, if that makes sense.
So the thing is now, what did the children think?
Oh, they loved it. Like my daughter, she knows the words.
Yeah.
She knows the words.
Yeah.
She knows the words from the original,
Go on.
which is a lot slower than this.
Okay.
So what I did, I rehearsed it and I made sure I perfected it in private, should I say?
Yeah.
Because I had to get into it.
Yes.
And that's my method.
That's also my method as well.
Yeah, that's my method.
You haven't got into how I
You did can I just 1 second? I just want to go over a few of the comments.
Okay.
Because I didn't know that DJ AG actually put it on TikTok as well.
Okay.
I was literally going off of
but you still haven't showed your
Instagram.
TikTok
I haven't
account.
done TikTok yet.
We'll come
and I
back
will
to that in
speak
a
about
second
that
as
in a
well.
moment, yeah.
Yes. But the Instagram comments were really good.
Yeah.
But I actually think TikTok, because that's where he goes viral, seriously.
Yeah.
You are currently, your clip is on 250k as well on TikTok.
Yeah, you blood.
We have somebody saying the best rap I've heard in years from the UK. Get her in the studio right now. Somebody else said, yeah, that's me laying in bed, so she's probably procrastinating. She said, and then another person said, I need her on a deep house track because her nature is healing.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so we need this. She's absolutely fire, proper spitting them bars. We also have Denial giving you pure fire in the chat. Yes.
Did
you know?
No. Hold on a minute.
Did you not know?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I've been waiting. Anyway.
Yes. So
Anyway.
So on Instagram, have you seen that Lethal B has given you fire emojis?
Lethal B giving me fire emojis. I had to sit down for that one. Because how Normski.
Yeah.
I got love from the actress Judith Jacob.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how?
Judith is cool.
And some DJs I'm not familiar with, but DJ Puffy is a Bajan DJ. When I saw DJ Puffy, I was like, hey, Deneo. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
anyway,
Deneo. Yes.
I absolutely love Deneo. And one of my goals is to work with Deneo.
So I did write to him and say, you need to get her in the studio ASAP. And he did heart it. I will go back and I will be in his DMs. It has to happen. We got to get that we have to get you in the studio with Deneo this year. That has to happen.
Have you got like a plan of like, all right, this is what I want to do for 2025? Like, this is what I want to move now.
I just want to be out there. It's time. It's
been time.
It's been time. It is time. It's my time. I'm in love with all of this. I'm in love with the music. My life is music anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I've just suppressed it for so long.
This is a thing.
I've given my love to other areas of life, but I can't hide from the music.
Mm-mm.
And I feel ready.
Yeah.
Which is a big difference. Because you know me, when it's like we go out and someone goes, Natsuki, you're going to go on the mic. I'm like, oh, no. And I shy away from it all the time.
I'm not going to lie, a lot of the events we go to, the best part of the night, and I'm not saying to gas, but things innit? Like, especially if I'm around, I'm going to be like, nah. I think the last time we was at the wedding.
Yeah, the wedding was like...
And you were trying to go on like, nah.
You know what? I was actually sick that day.
I didn't care.
It's entertainment for all of us, and that's the thing. For real, it's like we can't care about it because we know when you get on the mic, it's going to be. I love it because there's going to be a garage section or a jungle section that will last longer than like 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
So when you get on, at least we're going to get some reloads. I'm going to hear the tunes for longer. It's going to be hype. But yeah, we need that, and I think parties need that as well.
Yeah. I understand that. From the person that's doing it, I guess I see it in a different way. I think it was only around November 2024 where I said, like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
normally when we're out and people call my name, I'm very nervous.
Okay,
I mean, I was nervous doing AG. I was like, nearly feeling sick for 2 weeks beforehand.
Oh my word.
I was the day of doing it. I just want to let people know that the devil was trying to be active.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yes.
the trains had stopped going to Brixton.
Oh, you're lying.
The day.
The whole station was shut down.
Lock off.
What? Yes.
Lock off. Right? And we decided to, and it was a good friend of mine, Yvette, I have to say big up, because she said to me, no, you're going to get there an hour early. Don't get there on the time. You're going to get there an hour early. So we set out in time to get there an hour early.
Yeah.
So I could be the first person because DJ AG has a schedule that he puts on his platform for people to know the first 10 get to perform. And
So what happens when you apply, first of all, in the first instance?
You
So
don't
you don't
apply,
apply?
you show up.
Oh, you just show up?
Yeah, you show up. So the first 10 that show up, he says will be able to perform. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm performing.
Yeah.
I don't care what else is going on. I'm performing.
Well, most definitely, because we had travelled there. So there could have been 20 people there.
Yeah,
there was no way you weren't going on.
I'm performing. So we had to find an alternative way to get to Brixton. And good thing I know the trains. If I didn't know the trains, I was coming from somewhere like Leicester, I would have been finished.
Yeah.
But we knew where to go. I had my children with me, my husband with me. I had people coming down like Nana and others to come and support me. It was crazy. I was nervous, but I was just talking to myself and saying, "Nah, you got this." But there's always two sides of the brain that's working against each other, like the nervous side and like the confident side. And I just had to tune in. But I knew I was doing it. Yeah. I knew, I was certain about, if I was certain about anything, it was that I was performing. There could have been no trains that day. I would have started walking from where I live to Brixton and doing it.
So going back a bit, because you said like November last year, you were like, right, I'm going to do this thing.
Yeah.
What was the catalyst? Or was it just time?
Did you see something? Because earlier on, when he started to go viral, Natalie was the first person I thought she has to do his thing. So I would send you, and it was like, okay, we're gonna go, and you was like, yeah. It was like a half yes. I know when she's doing a half yes.
I was half yes. I've been half yes for 20 years.
Yeah, it's okay, we'll see. But there's no firm date or anything, and then it was like and then you just kind of kicked into gear. Did you see something go right? Was it something that you saw, or was it innate in you that you was like, no, I've been hiding, and now I'm not going to hide anymore?
I think there's things beyond me, that stir things within me, whether I tap into it or not. So I remember probably earlier on in 2024, Melvin had messaged me on Instagram and said, "We got to go down there." Well, we just chatting, whatever, watching other people perform and the vibe and everything. Left that, and then watching it more and more, I'm like, this is a nice little setup. But I think it's when I took out all my old music and started playing it, and putting it on my phone, I made a decision, and I'm like, I forgot all the material I had, and then the feeling started to move within me. I was like, oh my gosh, Natski, is this you? That was my 20-something-year-old self.
Yeah, ain't that mad, isn't it?
And I'm like, that was another out-of-body experience. Yeah. I'm like, I was gassed for myself, pretty much. And I just fell in love with my craft again. And then I think the decision just came when I was performing in my front room or the kitchen, wherever. This is it now. This is what I want to do. Lifelong.
Yes.
Lifelong.
Oh. I love it when we get to that point when you remember your younger self and it is like, actually, I had buried that somewhere. Like life gets in the way.
Yeah.
I got my kids, and you bury what truly is your God-given talent to go forward with. And I think there's a clip of him talking about his only thing is that he gets to heaven and God's like, what did you do with the talent that I gave you?
Yeah.
Wow.
And when I watched that clip, I was like, precisely, sometimes I am like, why are you doing this? But there is something that keeps on moving me, that this is what you've always wanted to do, and you put it to one side for so many years. So again, it's like you being like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm like, That's the train that we got to get on.
Yeah, I just
you can't bury that.
Absolutely.
And also, the other thing that it does is it just inspires everybody else because you do that, and then it makes me like I'm looking at myself, going, "Yo, rude boy, like what are you doing?" Do you know what I mean? Because we've all got that thing of that thing we never really conquered, that thing we really never like didn't happen the way we wanted it to happen. Yeah. And then, as we say, life gets in the way. And there's just, I think the funniest thing is that as you get older, and then your children begin to understand, like before, mum was Natalie, mum was Natski. So like, there's a whole other person there, and it's like, so even like when the boys discovered like Meant to Excel and this, that, I can't even. One of them said something rude to me, man. Like, just like. I can't believe that that's it. Yeah, it was like I can't believe that you were the person doing Meant to Excel. Like rude boy, seckle.
and I have to say this. I like everyone sitting in this room now. I wish people knew to the extent of the talent. Yeah, we may not be. Well, we weren't at the forefront in the spotlight back in the day, but we did so much to get things going to where they are now. So I can loosely say pioneers. Yeah,
that's a strong word. That's a strong word.
No, I can say it. I can say it with chest because Meant to Excel. For those that don't know, I'm sure you've explained Meant to Excel.
Well, I'm actually going to get to that, but you go. You go.
I can say it was a movement. I can say how it made me feel. I was seen with my talent. It was electric. It was called eclectic, but it was electric.
To be fair, nothing is very electric. Yeah, man, I'm going electric. Rude boy, it's just eclectic, man.
Yeah, and like the people that came together to put on the events and make it so dynamic. And I can say it was a very clean-hearted event. It was goodness from start to finish. It was excitement. It was something to look forward to. And it's because of the light minds that came together, the collective, the creative collective that put it together. And I've seen things similar, but not the same.
You know what I will say is I think it was last week, Mikey was here and we were recording the Chop House. Yeah. And then when it finished, we were just chatting. And then we were looking for something on YouTube. And then do you remember when we did the geek party at Abacus? Yeah, that video came up.
Yeah.
And we literally watched it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And it was like raw.
That was it was strange watching it, just being like, oh my word, we used to do that. Well, at one stage we were doing these parties monthly.
Yeah.
Then it went to quarterly, but it's like that was just what we were doing.
Yeah. It was organic.
Yeah, just
it's because we wanted to
selling out.
It wasn't clout or anything.
No.
This is what everybody wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was a service to the people, to be fair. It was enjoyment.
Yeah. It was for us as well. For all of us, it was a chance.
It's a fair exchange.
All of our people got together because we were definitely entering that space where we had to be very intentional to see each other.
Yeah.
And so having Meant to Excel there facilitated that. And then we were making friends along the way. It's just in a different age. Like if we were 10 years later, what that could have grown to.
Yeah.
I always sit down and just think, if the internet
don't know what it is now,
oh my God, what Meant to Excel would have grown to, especially going to R&B slow jam, and seeing how they pack that out. I was like, that we could have easily have done this.
Yeah,
with this internet, we could have done that with Meant to Excel.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I was standing there in awe, just like, and these guys, I know they are the same of. All we did was just wanted to listen to R&B and create a little dance for our people. And now they got thousands of people in the space.
But Meant to Excel was beyond the music.
It was
a vibe in it.
Because the thing is like, we still get people going like, yo, when you going to do like a comeback this and whatnot have you. And if I'm being honest, the only thing that really motivates me to actually do it is that feeling of just being around all of my people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But then also, it's a different time and it's a different age. And it's that thing as well of, sometimes you want to leave something in the past.
Yeah.
Like, that was so good.
In the nostalgia box.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
We don't want to mess it up. But I flip-flop. Like, man,
because you want to bring back the good feelings. And I completely understand that. And I feel that. But beyond the music, for people that don't know, there was plays, there was acting,
Well,
there was
this is
fashion
just-
designing, there was routines, there was so much going on.
It's funny you say that. Like literally just this afternoon, Nana and I were having a bit of a moan about the youth. Oh, we're old.
Mm.
We really were. We really like
So old.
these young people they don't know. But it was the thing of like, yo, XL month, 4 events in 1 month where we did the
Yeah.
fashion play, we did the party, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did all of that.
yeah, we did
And even just today, do you remember the game show that we done?
briefly.
Short and
Oh,
curly.
short and curlies.
I saw the intro with Melvin and Ricky.
Yeah,
I was just like, yo, like
yeah.
when you
Was she
think
going to choreograph that?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Like,
Oh my God. I'd forgotten about short and curlies.
yeah. But it's like we did so much.
Yeah, we
and
did
this
a
was
lot.
like, and this was when the internet was just like starting.
Yeah.
And I just think now, yeah, I mean, really, like we should be on. Yeah, we should be murking, but we had kids in it.
Didn't we just?
You know what? And it's that moment where you don't really know what you have. And I think towards the end of Meant to Excel, it was turning into where we just didn't know
Yeah.
what we had to even just be like, okay, maybe it's got to be like a yearly thing.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, so the kids are coming. What's everybody think? If you don't want to do it anymore, let's not do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then we just didn't. And
Yeah.
it was like, oh, it's a shame
Yeah.
that we didn't diversify it in some way.
Because our last party was literally when you were pregnant with Akai.
Yeah, that was my hen party.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was, and you was on the mic.
Yeah, you was on the mic then. You know, one day
Yes,
I'm there. There's a video somewhere, and I'm holding my belly. Like,
Yes.
don't get too
Oh my
excited.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited
Yes.
about you're trying to dance.
That was the first time my now husband saw me perform.
I'm
Didn't even
serious.
know that side of you.
I don't even know if he knew. I don't know if he actually had that in his mind that I could do that.
At that point, was you just fully putting forward Natalie, the representative? Yes.
So he didn't. No, he must have known about your.
I told him. He will
Okay.
have to verify this.
Mhm.
He probably knew I did music. Actually, I would have told him about my music because that's the first thing I
Yeah.
probably would have expressed. I used to do music back in the day, but to the extent, and he doesn't do the raving thing so much. He doesn't like crowds and all that.
Yeah.
But he would go for me.
Yeah.
He's like that. God bless his heart. Poor guy. So
He's a good man.
he's a good man.
Nah, he is though.
He's got to
Yes,
put up with a lot with me, like noisy. Poor fella. He wants a quiet life and he got me. Anyway, we digress. So
I can sympathize.
that thinking about that event, yeah, that was packed. That was
Mhm.
busy.
Yeah.
And I remember you asking me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, okay. And I did it. And I got a picture of him in the background. I don't know what's going through his mind, but I just think about it and I just laugh because he's thinking, first and foremost, he wasn't raised with garage. He wasn't raised with
Yeah, it's a
jungle.
new sound, isn't
This
it?
is a different sound.
Oh my word.
Yeah, so coming to a busy
Mhm.
club hearing these sounds now must have been majorly different for him. And all this noise. And he probably questioned his life at that point.
I was like, man, what have I done?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
going on?
before we got married, that was
Yeah.
like his first visit here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that was his first time here.
yeah, I think that was his first time here actually.
Mad.
If it wasn't his first, it would have been his second.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have seen that before.
Oh my gosh, no, for real, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was with Akai. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was his first
First
time.
time here. So that would have been a brand new experience. But he's adapted so well. He
Mhm.
knows house and garage now.
Yeah, yeah.
He knows noise. He knows noise. He knows all different types of music.
But there's no way that he was gonna escape it. You know what I mean?
I couldn't
But-
suppress that one. I couldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, listen. So I did actually have like a little warm-up game planned,
Okay.
but I feel like I don't know. Shall we do the game or shall
Yeah.
we move on to like our second talking point?
Can we
Wanna
have
do
a
the game?
warm-up game? Yeah.
We want a warm-up game, right? So do you remember concentration?
Oh my god. Yes.
So the thing is, why are you doing that? Because you should be good at this.
No. What? Tell me why you think I should be good at this.
Because it's musical, it's musicality, rhythm.
Now you're gonna put me to shame. Let's go.
To be fair, I'm probably going to be the first person out. No, ain't gonna lie.
I'm
actually
genuinely
great
not
at
very
games.
good at games.
All right,
I'm
so
great at games.
So we've got
let's-
3 people not great at games.
all right.
Okay.
So let's establish the rhythm first, because apparently I got the rhythm off this afternoon. This afternoon. So what's the rhythm now?
It was. Concentration, let's begin. Keeping rhythm to the beat. What's the...
Okay, all right. So let's start. All right. What's going to be the thing?
I thought you had it written. No?
Food.
Okay, food.
Okay.
Are we going to do it in alphabetical order?
No, that's too much.
That's
My brain can't handle that.
No? You're meant to do it in alphabetical
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, do it your way. It's all right.
Listen, if you want to, but I'm just saying this is be alphabetical order or not.
Yeah.
Alphabetical. All right, the man's spoken. All right, cool. Alphabetical order, food.
Mm-hmm. Who's starting?
Nana's going to start. So Nana, me, you.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Cool.
Concentration now begins. Keeping rhythm to the beat. Gonna do food. Wache.
Banku.
Cauliflower.
Wait.
What did she say?
Wache.
Food.
It's
W.
it's got to be.
Oh, sorry.
We got quite far before we stopped. You know?
Sorry.
What?
I said I'm not great at these games.
I thought it had silent A.
Wow. Looks like it's me and you. All right. You want to make that a taste around?
Okay, that was it.
All right. Cool. All right, let's go.
Okay. Concentration now begins. Keeping rhythm to the beat. Starting with food. Apples.
Banana.
Cucumber.
Donuts. Out. Egg. You missed it. You have to go on the... You're out.
Don't worry, I'm next. It's okay.
Okay. Concentration now begins. Keeping rhythm to the beat. Do you start from the beginning?
No, from E.
From me. Eggs.
Fettuccine.
Goat cheese.
Halloumi.
Indigo sandwiches. What is an eye?
Well.
What is an eye?
Well.
Iceberg lettuce.
Oh, I can think it was indigo. It was in my head. Oh.
Very sad.
Oh gosh, I want something.
That was very sad.
The winner!
So not only have you won the week online, you also won our game on Friday.
You really know you have won the week, and I'm very, very proud of you. Because I was like, look, can the girl just go and do King's Cross? It'll be easier for all of us to get to.
Why Brixton?
Tell us.
I had to do Brixton.
Why?
I've got such a love for Brixton. I mean, I love London.
Why? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Brixton is where I did my first live PA when I was a recording artist.
Okay.
At a venue then called Plan B. I don't know what it is now. I don't know if it's there now.
I don't remember Plan B.
Yeah,
okay.
Plan B. That was where Good to Go really dropped.
Okay.
And then I recorded in Croydon, but sometimes I'll go through Brixton. I've worked near Brixton before. I got people are loving Brixton, and I just love the energy of Brixton. And of course, Rocky's in Brixton, innit? So to try to get a chance to meet Rocky.
Are we gonna get another impression?
We was actually kind of, we really wanted to see him, like we stayed around a little bit, but and then to see that he was there.
He came out like proper nighttime. Yeah, he's been in touch though.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's been.
No, this is an exclusive. So what did he say?
First thing he always says is up. That's his thing. The first thing he says is up. But he gave his love in his PA voice, his performance voice, which was nice. And he was just expressing, recognizing the talent and how well I'm doing on TikTok and so forth. And very complimentary, this, that, and the other. Few words of advice. So it's nice. And I said to him, yeah, man, where's the collaboration? So we've yet to go forth and talk about that. If there is a collaboration to happen, I would like it to happen. Even if I'm just his backup.
It would, literally about to say.
Nobody's backup.
No, but I mean, if the next time he's going to Brixton and he's doing it, that would be great, even if that's there.
Yeah.
Because again, like her doing the first one, I was like, look, a couple of months, we got to go back on AG again.
Yeah.
Like, and the numbers show.
Can we go King's Cross now?
Oh, no, we will do King's Cross.
Yeah. I did put that out there, and I was like, it's got to be hotter as well, because after I finished filming, my hands were frozen.
Thank you to my people who came down to support me in the cold.
The thing
because it was freezing.
You know them ones where I can't remember what happened. Something happened here.
Yeah.
And so I got delayed in setting up. So that's why I couldn't come. But you know, low key, when they came back, I was like, I was kind of like, yeah, because it was bitter.
No, it was a cold day.
Actually, the week after was colder than the day that we did.
Oh, really?
That was the frosty week. We were quite blessed because the week after, I'm like, I couldn't have everybody out in that cold. I'm glad that I chose the day.
But we would have still rolled though.
Yeah. No, man, the love. Thank you.
There was no way we were missing it. Like it was a given. Even with having to go to Stockwell, get on a bus, travel round. Like it was like, no, we're going. We're out. We're going. We are going to be there, and we're going to support. And there isn't any way that she ain't getting on.
Nah, I can't lie. I would have invoiced you if I had to do that. I would have invoiced you straight.
You see how you still treat me? I yes, I don't understand.
I would have like I'm in South number 1, then I'm on a bus. Nah, mate, you would have got invoiced.
South is vibes, man. South is vibes. All my South London people, man. I love you. South is vibes.
Mate.
Yeah. They needed to be more vibes. I still think the King's Cross crowd, because of where he sets up in King's Cross, it's a bit more vibesy.
It's so funny you say that because in some of the comments on Instagram, people were raging that people in camera 2 were not moving.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, you know what? That's not that wasn't the crowd's fault. I do think if I have a suggestion for DJ AG, I think he just needs a person, other than the girl doing the camera, another person to just control the crowd. So to place us where visually you need us. There was more of us, well, all of Natalie's people. There was a good 10 of us, but we're off of there. So where the camera was pointing was the people that were queuing to perform.
Waiting,
So once somebody started, somebody just needed to be like, you guys go there, because that's the camera shot.
Early as well, so I think people sway more in the evening. I don't know. It was concentrated.
If we were controlled and told where to go, there would have been a crowd that was bopping. It was just we were off the camera shot. That's all that happened. It
was. I mean, you know what? I just try not to look at anyone. I just was staying in my zone, because that could have been distracting. That no one was moving, because in my mind I'd be like, oh, I'm not good. My thought process is that I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time. I'm actually just doing this, like I said I was going to do.
Yes.
I think 20 years ago I might have been. In my young Natski phase, it would have affected my heart. But now I'm like, bun that. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
That's age, though, isn't it? Like age will just make you give less.
Sometimes it can. Sometimes you can really go into your
shell. Yeah, no, you know what? That is also very true.
There's a lot that's taken place where I've just made decisions.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely moving into my I don't give up phase.
Yeah.
But I'm just not really.
And the older you get, truly, we should be more there. Like the overthinking has to stop. And the thing with age is, we can go into the, oh my God, what are people going to say? Like this seems so mad. People are going to be like, oh no, but it's something that you should do when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
And actually, if you think about most people that were entertaining us when we were 20, they were actually older.
Yeah.
And it is because you're more mature and you've lived and you actually have something to say.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So in our 20s, you could do it. There is the energy factor. It's great. But having wisdom and you have more confidence in actually, I've lived, I've survived things, I know more. That's actually more poignant for people to see. Like, you don't shrivel up. And 40, as the elders will say, 40 is not old.
I think this is the thing that offends me, you know.
Let's talk about offense. Come on.
This is the thing that offends me. I mean, obviously, people will look at me and laugh sitting here with all the grey in my beard and my head. But it's like 40 really isn't that old. And so when I see young people online, like talking like, but you're old, this and that, I was like, but are you not even aspiring to get past the age that you're at? Like, because we're all going to get here. And also,
ain't that funny?
Our 40 is not the same as our parents' 40.
It's different to Claire Huxtable 40 and
For real, I forgot about them.
but it's different.
It's
Yeah,
It's very
yeah,
different.
It's definitely aesthetically, and I also think mindset is very different. I don't feel, other than things happening, not too dissimilar to my 20-year-old self.
Yeah.
That person's still there.
Yeah, of course.
Not a lot
The
has.
essence is still there.
Yeah, it hasn't chinked away. Whereas when I was 20 and we were talking about big people rave, I don't know what I thought their minds were like, but I didn't think they were the same as mine.
Yeah.
I thought something happened to them. And you're older. I don't know. I don't know what I thought, but you know, when you're like, or sometimes like it's like we would be going somewhere and you'd go past a big people rave to go to where you're going, and it's like, look at that big people rave. Like, you know, you just think there's something else. They're just dancing.
You know what the funny thing is? Now that you said it, I'm also like, maybe subconsciously, that's also a thing of like not doing another rave, because it's like, yo, wait.
We're doing the big people rave.
We are the big people rave.
Yeah,
like,
we are.
It's a tricky cycle, isn't it?
We are the big people. We are.
In a blink of an eye, we're the big people.
Yeah, and it happens so quick. That's why when I see folks write it and stuff, I'm like, it's jokes, because before you know it, you're there. I remember being like, oh my God, that person's 40. Like, I remember having that. Yeah, and then before you know it, you are there.
You are there. You're definitely there.
Yeah.
And we get into bigger people's age anyway. We move through.
I know. And yeah, when you like sit down with the 60-year-olds, like even sitting down with Angie and her just saying the cycles of what people keep on doing every 10 years and nothing changes. Yeah. And it literally is like, but I remember I was a teen listening to Angie Lamar, like, oh my God, one day I would love to be like Angie Lamar. I was in awe. I was literally in awe just looking at her, just like, I remember listening to you on Choice, being like, I would love to do this job.
Iconic.
And she's there just like, do it. No. Her whole thing of like, just do it. You find your audience, you just do it. Yeah. And everything she's done is like, I just did it. It's like, oh, yeah, okay.
And she really did. She really did.
Everything plays.
Yeah.
It's just, I just did it. Yeah. I got the people together. I just did it. It's like, okay.
I mean, that's the thing, is like we laugh earlier on about the stuff that we did Meant to Excel, and then children came along, but it's not really an excuse. It's not like,
I think you still have to do the life thing.
You can do both. There's no reason why you can't do both.
You can. Yeah. I guess there's a time and a place for both. I think you have to pour into what's necessary at the time. Our children are at an age now where we can definitely pour back into ourselves. I don't know if I could have split my attention when they were much younger, if I'm honest.
Yeah. And
I was really going through the changes with motherhood.
Yes,
I'm now getting my dress sense back to a degree. People might question that today. I don't know. People may question that today. I don't care. But I now think I can put clothes together a little bit better than 5 years ago.
I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I'm fully in flipping dad mode, you know. Like, I don't know if I'm leaving, you know. I don't know if I'm leaving.
No, I have to. It is a struggle. Actually, we kind of don't talk about that enough. Like just losing your thing. Losing your thing, because it changes, isn't it? It's like, we did talk about one time, because I always wanted a velvet tracksuit, and I never got it. Like, you know, what was his name? Patrick
Kevin
that passed. Yeah.
Did he pass?
Yeah, he passed. Yeah, I actually don't know how he passed.
The designer.
You don't remember his tracksuits? They were velour. Like Sean had them as well. Like
I had a few, but from H&M.
Yeah, I never even got that, but I always wanted a velour tracksuit.
I've got a velour tracksuit actually that Andrew bought me, and I love it.
I have to buy one, because I wanted that moment again. And then I was like, actually, hang on, I'm 40 now. Maybe I just missed it.
Wear it, man. Brand that. Wear it.
This is the thing.
Relax.
That's what the girl said.
Let's roll out.
That's what the girl said. They was like, wear it. And I think stepping into being mature.
What are you going on with?
I know. I should have made one.
You can make your own. Hello.
I don't know why I did. No, but I specifically did want a Patrick Kevin.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
or a Sean one. Actually, I can't
No,
do
we
either
can't
of
do that
those.
now.
Yeah. I will make my own velour tracks.
Oh, I love you.
I'll make
You could
my own.
probably get a Sean John one for really cheap now.
No, we're not doing
do
that. Come
We're
on.
sorry.
Then people are going to think I support Diddy.
Sorry,
It's
no.
actually
You
okay.
have to make one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then
Oh,
there's that.
Or your
But
sister can
it
make
is-
one.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
finding your style again
Yeah.
and being like, actually, I'm okay to wear what I want to wear. That's the thing.
I'm now getting back to me being comfortable. Is also being comfortable with what I've wear is really a big thing as well, no matter where I am.
Yeah.
I do look like a hobo at work sometimes, but I really don't care.
Yeah, but you're at work and you're with young people.
I don't really care.
Energy sappers.
When I'm out and about, I do make an effort, but I have to be comfortable and I have to be happy with the way I move and present myself and so forth. And I think I'm getting back to that, but you really lose. I remember going out with you the first time after having my son.
Yeah.
And
why am I always the one?
Yes, you in it.
Because you're always outside.
You're the outside person. You're the one that draws me out. I'm like, I remember what I wore and I'm still disgusted to this day.
What did you wear?
I can't even talk about it.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't disgraceful or anything, but it was just like, you know, when you get them pictures with one half of this body and another half of that body, it just discombobulated.
I can't think what you wore.
I'm not even going to bring it up. What you wore.
I need to find it. What did you wear, Nelly?
I think it was like a 90s or 80s inspired party. And all I could find to fit me as well, that's another thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will do it.
Hey.
That
was
will do
another
it.
story.
Yeah.
But I have compassion for that Natsuki. She was a new mum. She was just leaving her son for the first time to go and rave with Nana. Nana.
Am I the bad influence?
It's okay.
You are.
I'm always the one that's like, remember, you've got a life after these kids.
With the ideas. With the ideas.
You gotta leave the house. I wonder what you was wearing. You know what? I do want. I just want blonde Natsuki. Just even if it's for me for 2 months, I just want blonde.
Don't you like
Natsuki
pink
back.
Natsuki better?
I like both of them, blonde or pink. No, but I thought pink was too much. That's
Really?
why I stopped saying, "Can you dye your hair pink?" Because I felt like it was going over the top.
Lee's face, sorry, yeah.
Relax.
Just blonde Natsuki was a vibe, guys. Something happens when
blonde Natsuki did.
Yeah, like
you had your white boots.
was that when your hair was really short?
Yeah.
Sure, I just shaved off my head one day.
And then you got your eyebrows.
My eyebrow
I mean,
pierced.
that didn't work.
Yeah, because it pushed itself out. Piercings don't stay on my face like that.
It doesn't work for everybody though.
No,
That was quite
I had
common.
my eyebrow pierced. I had the side hair pierced. Did you come with me to get that as well when I
Yeah.
screamed down the place?
Yeah. I stopped because it was too much. They did my top part and I had to let it out because I had my belly button done at the same time.
And when did they do your nose?
Oh, that was school.
And so you didn't learn from that.
Miss Lambert was the one that messed up my nose.
Big up, Miss Lambert.
she's the one that harassed me in the corridors and made me take out my nose.
Piercings. I wish my body loved them too, but you just gotta let certain things go.
Yeah, your eyebrow one was cool.
I love my eyebrow piercing.
I got told that I'm too old to have a piercing now.
What would you get?
Yeah.
I was just going to get an earring.
Oh,
No,
do
you're
it.
too
Yeah,
old
you
for
said,
that.
said I'm too old for that.
No, not
Nana's
man.
actually a hater. To me.
Not a man earring. That's crazy.
Nana's
I'll
actually a
go
hater.
with you. What can she say?
True, you can't say nothing.
I mean, I can't. If you get it done, you get it done, innit? But I'm just saying, like, for
it
a
doesn't
man,
make me feel good. Doesn't make
I
me
just
feel
think
good.
a man pierce. I just
You know
think
the other thing? She keeps dropping hints about me dyeing my hair.
no,
Bad mind.
no.
Bad mind.
It's not the truth. What all I said is,
Excuse me?
just a one time, you should just do like a rinse and see what it looks like. That's
I mean,
it.
like a silver type of rinse.
No, black.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Just like a black.
I know
make
when
it-
Nana goes out with me, she's just like, oh, they're going to think he's my dad.
I don't think our age thing is that like crazy though. I don't think people think I'm dramatically younger than you.
Yeah, probably not.
A little bit.
Why are we firing shots today?
Exactly.
This is meant to be a loving space.
I'm
What's
just
going on?
minding my own business, just talking.
This is a real space.
This is we're back at uni.
This is a real space. You know what I mean? Dear. But talking about love, the other thing that we would like to talk about, obviously there's a number of things that have happened in the week. The LA fires, the political situation in America, but we're going to talk about something way more serious than that, and that's the return of Love Island.
I've never watched, by the way.
You're lying.
I'm telling you now, I ain't got the patience or capacity for it.
Do you know the funny story about Love Island? Yeah. So it's about maybe 5 years ago. I've never watched the thing. Never watched the thing. And then a guy that I know that we knew, like, who just, you would put as like a very respected person. Yeah. And like the last person on planet Earth.
The absolute last.
That you would think watched Love Island. Yeah. I remember one time we were around the house and we were like, we're all here. Wait. It's 9 o'clock. Love Island.
Like, we got there at about 8. We had eaten. And this is now, we're going into the evening to like be chatting with drinks. He was like, no. Let's go into the living room.
And man was like, don't come in if you're going to talk.
Yeah. We're all going to watch Love Island. Or if you don't want to watch it, you can stay out there and sit there and chat.
I was like, wow. Like,
so it was like,
deep.
Love it. You know, when you hear it, it's like, oh yeah, I remember every summer kind of Love Island would get adverts, but I'm not going to watch it. It's like Skinny White People. Why am I going to watch Love Island? And then he went, it was crazy. He sold Love Island to us.
Really?
Like, really did.
Yeah.
I mean, I know because of discussions that people have around me.
Yeah, so you know a little bit.
I know a little bit. I've not watched the whole episode. It might have been on the TV once, and I've seen 2 minutes of it, and I'm like, ugh.
Do you know what the thing is? I think the first couple of, so after that happened, I think the first couple of years I was invested, and then after that,
because they were the best years. So season 5, season 6.
Then after that, I was like, nah. And so now, to be fair, I do feel sorry for Nana, because now what I do is I proper dip in and out, and I wait until I hear that there's drama going on, and then I dip back in. But then I've got to be like, so who's that again? And why is he not talking to her?
So you know that it's annoying.
Of course I know.
Okay. No.
Why would you think? Do you think you hide it in your face?
Oh, I don't actually think I'm showing it, but okay.
Okay.
I'll tell my face to fix it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's very obvious, but I still want to know, innit? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, Love Island did come back this week, and it's Love Island All Stars. So basically, they take some of the characters from the previous years and put them in this year. But obviously, when you're doing that, the age kind of bumps up a little bit
because it's been going on for over a decade now.
I've been hearing about this.
And so this year, there's a young man who goes by the name of Marcel
Rocky B,
formerly of
Rocky B?
the legendary group Blazing Squad.
Huh?
Yeah, you know the black one.
See you at the
There was only one black one. All you gotta say is the black one, and everyone knows.
For Martins.
I don't know. No, yeah. He's like Chingford ways. He's like yeah. So now Marcel, God bless him, about a year ago, he went through a very public divorce. Well, not divorce, separation. So basically, he found out his wife was cheating. Oh, no. Was it an American rapper?
Yeah. From it's a group.
Yeah.
The ones that did the mannequin challenge, their name's gone out of my head. It's one of those guys.
Yeah. So he found out his wife was cheating, and obviously it was front page on the Shade Borough. Nobody wants their relationship to go that way. I do actually feel for the guy. What made it even worse is that during this melee, he decided, nah, man, I'm going to win my wife back. And he made a tune.
No, wasn't it a diss track?
Oh, did I make that up?
Yeah, it was a diss track. She was the one that was like, I want him back. And then he did a diss track.
He did it, yeah. But either way, you know, sometimes I do wonder, like, where are your friends? Like, where are your friends? Because if that was any one of my friends,
you would have cost us.
And then they were like, nah, I'm going to do a diss track.
That's a banger.
Rude boy, put down the mic. Put down the mic. Pick up your phone. Google, find a therapist. Yeah. And go and speak to your therapist, because we don't need to be doing diss tracks. But he did that. But anyway, fast forward now, they're in the process of a divorce.
Yeah.
He finds himself back on Love Island.
Okay.
He's 39 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
The youngest girl in there is 24 years old. Marcel is also there, sporting a few grey hairs as well, and it just looks off key. And so the whole conversation that's been arising this week is one of age gaps. Like, is it acceptable for a 39-year-old man to be trying it with? Because they haven't. Like, the two of them haven't really.
All he did was dance
with her, and the internet and whatnot have you was like, nah, rude boy, it's not a good
15 years difference.
Okay.
But even at that age, 39 and 24, is that problematic?
You're asking me.
I'm asking you.
I don't know if you.
I'm gonna ask DJP next.
So we got to ask you. Yeah.
Oh gosh. I just think it's about people's minds, you know. From a young age, I've always liked older men. And I guess it's the mind. I mean, yeah, 15 years can seem steep.
That's the word. That's the word.
Steep.
At 24,
Steep.
look, 24, we're 2 years out of uni.
Yeah.
And
Natsuki would have.
2 years out of uni with a hardback 39-year-old who is going through a divorce. He's going through a divorce, so he's still actually married, and he has a child.
Okay, maybe not with all those things happening all at once, but
at 24, a 39-year-old man, you would have been like, yeah, I'm on it.
If I felt I was attracted to him,
and
he was attracted to me. I was an old 24-year-old. You've got to remember this.
This is true.
I've always been hardback myself. So I wasn't no spring chicken. For those that don't know, if I go out to a rave or whatever, I'm expecting to have a hot drink. If there's a hot drink machine in a rave,
no, it's so annoying. It's true.
I'm not a drinker like that. Give me a latte or a mocha or hot chocolate or
in
coffee.
A rave.
Yes, she has asked for tea.
Mate.
Why have I never seen this?
What?
If they have a little machine there, you know, like sometimes in the daytime, especially like with where we were, and they would have a little coffee machine. Yeah. She would always say, "Oh, can I have a tea?" And be like, "We can get you hot water." And I'd always look at her and look through my drunken haze, like, what?
I would take a hot drink over an alcoholic beverage any day.
Always.
And I'm always cold, so I need something to wrap. Like, I love a cardigan as well. So if you're talking about 24-year-old me with a 39-year-old,
you're actually age mates.
It could, yeah.
You're actually age mates.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I was trying to avoid this coming my way, but I'm speaking the truth. Like, my mind was always older. So therefore, it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary. I would understand that there would be different life experiences, but I would have been welcoming. I would have welcomed it, but not the divorce and craziness so much.
Yeah, that's a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would think about, do I want this or not? But, you know.
So this divorce thing, because a few of the girls have also said that in there, where it's just like, nah, man, he's getting a divorce, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's been a year since his wife or his soon-to-be ex-wife's indiscretion.
Yeah.
So, like, what's there to fear? Like, he's clearly moved on.
Yeah.
So, why is there an issue that he's a divorcee?
If the divorce had happened, I don't think there's a problem.
But it's happening.
It's happening. Is it finalized?
What's going to stop it?
Loads of things can do that, though.
Yeah.
Like, time can do that. People can be like, actually, no, we don't want to follow through. It's just messy. I think that when somebody is either pregnant or they just had a child, even if they're saying, I'm not with that partner, let time go, because you don't know. There's too many emotions involved. Like, don't get involved in that shit. Just let it happen. So I wouldn't advise, and I think the age gap is too much.
Big up Will Smith in the chat. He said, first of all, Alexa, play Dance with My Father by Will is rude, you know. Yeah, but I love him. Will is rude. He then also goes on to say that men are about 5 years younger mentally than our physical age anyway, which is also very true.
Do you think that's true?
I think it's true. I also think physically as well, it kind of makes sense when the man is a little bit older than the woman as well.
What? So you, because we're just a week apart.
Yeah, I know.
So
what, you said it like it's news to me.
So you're saying that you think that you're 39?
No, I'm saying that in an ideal world, my partner would be a few years younger than me.
Oh, so then So then I'm with a younger person because you're mentally 39, not 44.
What are you talking about?
Because if you're saying you're 5, if men don't mature, if they're 5 years younger mentally, so we're 44, so you're saying that you're 39. Mentally, I'm dealing with a 39-year-old is what you're saying.
Maybe you are, I don't know. Are you? Only you can answer that.
I didn't think
you feel like you're dealing with a 39-year-old now?
No, I didn't think that was a thing.
What is
I
the
actually don't
difference?
think the age matters because there's a bit of an age gap between my husband and I. We're 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're 9 years apart.
I actually
Does
wouldn't
it
have
feel
thought
the same? Is it? Do you think you're dealing with a 40-something?
No comment. I need to get home and get the key in the door. My bed.
Do you think he's watching?
100%.
Well, sir. Oh dear.
Oh, I'd never thought about that. Okay, 5 years younger mentally. Okay. I don't think so. I think sometimes you act older than me.
Yeah, probably. To be fair.
Like you're definitely
Well, you've
way
always been
more.
an Alf Garnet, though, innit?
That's the word. Yeah, that's the name.
You what?
You've heard me. You've heard me loud and clear.
You're rude.
No, I'm not. I'm actually being very nice to you today.
You know what? Yeah. Done you. Done Michael Asante. Yeah. Because he tried it the other day and was like on the pod. He was like, basically, what you're saying is that you were dry before Nana came along, and it was like, hello, and now you're calling me Alf Barnett. Like, what is this disrespect?
In a sense of like set in your ways, old man.
Because I've got morals, is what you're saying.
We've all got morals in some kind.
Maybe I've got more than others.
Well, how do you measure morals?
Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Damien's here. Damien knew you before I came along.
I wish the people them could have seen his face. Because in all the years that I've known him, I've never seen his eyes go that wide. But yeah.
What do you think, Damien? Don't you think I added more spice to Russell's life?
It's too late for me for this call. I'm just the buttons guy.
Damien's like, listen, I'm just pressing the buttons. Leave me alone.
Damien wants none of it.
None of it at all. But yeah.
I appreciate the question.
I do remember.
I think
when we
that.
got together, people being like, "Oh, you're a granddad." They did used to say that.
Who said that?
They
Who
did.
said that? Who said that? You're lying now. What? You're doing?
Are you absolutely saying nobody has ever called you a granddad when we were literally in uni?
Yeah, they might have.
Okay, there we go. As I said,
I wouldn't have said that.
No, they did. They did. That's what they call me.
because sometimes it was like you
It
didn't really
rotates
want to go
between
out
granddad and uncle. Like I've been uncle from uni.
in your 20s.
Yeah.
I know, because even Yona, when she was
No, Yona calls everybody uncle and auntie. She calls you auntie.
yeah, because of you, I
Can we
feel.
talk about that?
Does she call you auntie from
I
jump?
get Natsuki
How do you get Natsuki?
because of who I am.
Because
What do you get?
I've literally been auntie Nana's always.
Uncle.
That term auntie.
Yeah, go on. What's your?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I just need to breathe a little bit. So with all the love I've been receiving, I've been like, yes, auntie, this, that, the other. Can we not do that, please? I'm not ready. I know I'm of age.
As an auntie.
I know you're an auntie, so we probably differ on this one.
Yeah, go on.
I think you might see it as an honourable thing.
Mm.
I'm not quite ready to be called auntie. I even saw grandma in the comments.
Oh no,
Yo.
no.
Someone was trying it though.
That's taking the piss.
So I
and
separate them.
I must have missed it.
well, when you see it,
must have missed them.
If you see them again, just tag me.
I
So
know
that
what
I
the
can
troll
show-
police looking. I know
Yeah.
what the troll police
Yeah.
looking.
No, that's taking the piss.
Yeah, of course. When I saw their page, I was like, you don't even have sense. But anyway, we move. The auntie term doesn't sit well with me
yeah.
because when I hear auntie, I think about a pulley trolley, a satin scarf, a beret, tights, a skirt with a slip underneath, Clark shoes, and testing fruit to see if they are good.
This is
do that.
very ripe.
Yeah. When I hear auntie, That's what I'm seeing.
But you know what that is? That's going back to what we were saying earlier on.
Yeah.
That our 40 is very different from our parents' 40.
Understand.
Yeah.
So we have to, it's almost like we have to reset the way that we see an auntie and uncle or a 40 plus person.
Call me big sister.
Because it ain't that.
No, I'm not even.
I'm a big sister.
So to a peer, like when I say a peer, I'm thinking like a 30, you can call me sis. But to somebody that's younger, like a Gen Z, a Gen Alpha, call me auntie or call me miss. But I don't have the same connotations with auntie. And we have gone through it as a pod as well. Like actually, like how do we embrace the term and what do we do to redefine it? And also in the age of the internet where people will weaponize it, and somebody that is over like 35, they will try and be like, oh my God, she's such an auntie.
Yeah.
Over 35 is wild.
No, but it's the spin on it. It's like, okay, cool. So to me, like the same way people embrace the term like boss bitch, that's how I want people to embrace auntie. It's a badge that you earn because we are still here. People die every day. Yeah. The fact that you're able, they do. The fact that you're able to age gracefully and with style, call me auntie, yes. Like, do this.
The aging thing, I do like when I speak to my pupils who, they see everyone is old, don't they?
Yeah, because they're young. As I said, I thought something happened to people mentally.
I said, good for you if you get to my age, people.
Yes.
Good for you.
It's a blessing.
It's
there are folks dropping off every day that will be like, I wish to see another day. So I understand, because sometimes it is like somebody will, especially when I was out here trolling on the internet more, and they'd be like, oh my God, you're so old. And it's like, you will be privileged if you get to this age and look like me. You will be privileged. So you can call me, as long as you don't call me out of my name, auntie is a badge of honor. And I've been an auntie since I was like, well, I've been an auntie to somebody from probably about 12, like actively saying Auntie Nana.
Well, I was auntie at the age of 1.
That's the other thing. I do have a nephew, and we are actually like under a year apart. Yeah. But obviously he was in Ghana. Yeah. But for the ones here, it was for about 12. I was Auntie Nana. So it's, even when Yona would say it, it wasn't anything new. It's like I had heard Auntie Nana.
Yona's family, like my blood nieces and nephews and my spiritual nieces and nephews can call me auntie anytime they want.
You don't want the strangers.
My people's children can call me auntie.
They are never calling you Natalie in this house. That's never happening.
But they wouldn't. They're too respectful and they know how to.
You know what the thing is though? I actually feel like I'm more offended at unks than uncle.
That uncle.
Yeah, there's unks
I really wish that I could now give you a rationale behind it as to why I find it slightly more offensive. Don't have one, but it's just like unks. Like, what is that? What is unks?
Nah. Too trendy.
I think maybe it's the thing of like them trying to make you trendy by calling you unks rather than uncle. Is that if you want to call me uncle, then call me uncle, innit?
Okay.
But unks. I think it sounds like an ox.
I think we have different feelings about different words. I mean, before my children were born, I said that they are only to call their aunts and uncles. Yeah. It was when real life happened and my people were standing up and being aunts and uncles that I've allowed them to call them aunts and uncles. It's just quite natural. It's not everyone gets that title. It's really those that show up for my children, my family, show love in whatever capacity. They just don't call any friend of mine auntie and uncle. So to me, it's a strong word. It's a strong title.
I feel you on that.
Not everyone's auntie and uncle.
I've definitely deviated from the standard of every elder that comes into contact with them. Is that, and I think maybe it was like the shopkeepers.
I was gonna say that's what changed it for me.
And the postman, it was a bit like, no, just call him Mr. Postman. It just felt weird.
But they never did though.
No, they still call him Uncle Postman. But it was like, no, not everyone.
And culturally in Barbados, we wouldn't do that. Not everyone's
Oh,
auntie
okay.
and
Oh,
uncle.
really?
Yeah, not
So-
everyone's aunt and uncle.
The thing
Is that more ma'am or is that rude?
No.
Is it miss?
It could be in Barbados. Everyone has a different name than what's on their birth certificate. But that's another story, including my husband.
sounds like fraud to me.
Yeah, whatever. So you would call them by their local name or whatever, or Mrs. or Miss.
Yeah.
Or cousin or whatever they are in your family. But we, like when Andrew came here, that was quite strange to him.
Yeah.
That everyone's auntie, uncle,
Okay.
not. But he's accustomed to it now.
See, the thing where it got me, so like in Ghana as well, that kind of extends to grandparents. So obviously my mum is Gma, but then my mum's friend is also, so like it's Gma so-and-so and Gma so-and-so.
Okay.
And so then we've got like a shopkeeper around the corner. I think he's like Kenyan or so. And he's a lovely guy. And so when we first moved in, he just became granddad. Yeah. And then after a while, we learnt his name. And his name was George, which is my dad's name.
Yes.
And so one time we went in there and they were like, Granddad's George. And I was like, yeah, no.
Too much.
We're not.
He's now Mr. George.
he's now Mr. George. And there's nothing against him because he's a lovely
And he
guy.
always gives some sweets as well.
But it was just like, it kind of just struck her.
Yeah.
Odd,
Do you know what I mean? I was like,
That's understandable.
Yeah. So it is like, not everybody can hold that title.
Yeah, I'm quite precious when it comes to terms and words.
Yeah.
Anyway, words have power. So I made it quite clear from a young age, there's only certain people that you can call auntie and uncle, not in a horrible way, but I explain these are whether your godparents or like chosen family.
Yeah.
People that mummy and daddy really love. Yeah, you can call them that.
Yeah.
We just had we always have ongoing conversations because it changes as well.
Absolutely.
People as well,
Definitely. I've definitely got more like that because I wasn't at the beginning. I was very much like how our parents were.
Yeah.
This older person comes along, that's your aunt.
Yeah.
And it is like actually for their own safety as well. Who you can be okay with.
Absolutely.
This is the chosen
'Cause that's
family.
the
It's
thing,
not
it's like,
everybody.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It's not everyone black.
Not everyone's cool.
Yeah, not everybody's cool, so you can't do them things.
Yes.
All right. I mean, we've gone way off Love Island, which is fine. It's cool.
Sorry,
what we're
guys.
saying is that Uncle Marcel needs to do better. Moving on.
Yeah.
We've got a relationship dilemmas and advice section.
Okay.
So I've got 2 dilemmas.
Okay.
The first one, I will read it to you. Let's get some feedback. So, the social media betrayal. My partner posted a picture of themselves looking great on Instagram, but they cropped me out of it. When I asked why, they said it was because the picture looked better without me in it. I feel hurt and humiliated, but they think I'm overreacting. Am I wrong for being upset, or are they justified in wanting to look their best online?
Hang on. So they're saying the picture looked better solo than with their actual partner.
Yeah.
That's a par. Like there isn't
Right.
unless they're saying in that picture, the only way I would take it is in that picture, your eyes were crossed.
Yeah.
So I took you out.
And to me, that makes complete logical sense.
Like for you,
It's not every picture you take that you can look good in it.
Yeah, no, but for the partner's own dignity, they were like, I'm removing you. That's the only acceptance to
But
this
also,
scenario.
there's nothing wrong with you wanting a picture on your own.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with you looking at that picture and being like, wow, that looks sexy, you know? And cropping that and being like, yeah, boom.
I think the response is wrong.
What do you mean?
Like, I think something could be said where, I just wanted this picture for myself as an update of how well I look.
So you know what the problem is?
Yeah.
Is a lot of the time people think in relationships or they get upset when one person wants something for themselves. And it's like, I was somebody before you came along. And if you leave, I will be somebody still. And whilst you're here, I'm also still somebody.
Yeah.
So when I say I want this thing for myself, I want to go away by myself, I want to do this hobby by myself, it's not a slight at you.
Yeah.
I'm a person all on my own.
That's fair. That is fair. That's fair. Okay, I see it. But I'm thinking for them to have this dilemma, maybe they're feeling like I'm not present on their Instagram at all. And
They need context, isn't it?
Yeah, in this one picture where I was there, I also was cropped out.
My advice to this person is that she should just leave.
After she put her name on the deeds.
That's a bit dramatic.
She's clearly insecure. Yeah, she's probably the one bringing him down in a relationship.
Hold on, pause.
She should leave.
Big man.
Like, there's too many good men out there.
you know, there's a lot of women that are like, they cannot find a good man. So maybe
but also there's a lot of women that don't know how to look properly.
Oh. You just turned very villainous and sinister in a matter of 10 seconds.
You know what? You know what's interesting?
God.
Is
you're going to advise women now.
I became villainous, just when I questioned women's ability to look for a man. Like, why can't I question that?
You can, you just did.
I did, but and then I became a villain.
I literally need people in the comments to start talking about their experiences, because I hear it all the time.
You said to leave.
I think she should. You know what it is? Honestly, life is too short.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're gonna get het up over something like this, just knock it on the head. Like, seriously, knock it on the head.
Is this a woman?
Yes.
For some reason, I really thought it was a man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just thought it was a man. That was
so the woman should leave because she's upset about being cropped out of the picture.
Because she is like, there's no rational thought there. You're too clingy. You actually probably need to leave.
How do you know she's too clingy?
Okay, I'm just going on this. Going on this.
Big man, what's the last?
This is my.
No. What's the last 6 pictures saying on his profile?
Exactly.
Let's have context. Don't be trying to be all bad.
No. I'm not even trying to be bad.
Okay.
All right, I'm adding spice onto it and whatnot have you. But
course you
realistically, I have a very low tolerance level for people in relationships that have really low self-esteem. And so,
how did we jump to really low self-esteem? If the guy isn't posting her and she's like,
pause, because that's not what was said.
Okay, no, but in this picture,
she was
I'm
talking about one picture.
But you wouldn't have that reaction to one picture.
How?
Because I would say probability is he's a solo picture poster.
You're making stuff up now.
You see these accounts.
You're making stuff up now.
So are you?
Exactly. Yes, you are. You're saying she has no self-esteem. Where did you get that from, bro?
You've picked this topic and you have already pre-planned your response, regardless of what 2 women have said, because you know you wanted war. Yeah, and you are coming strong.
It's not even that.
So you can back your chat.
It's not even that.
Tell me what it is then.
What are people saying in the chat?
Yes, let's go to the chat.
I think that's the safest thing to do.
Will Smith said, oh no, this is an old one, but anyway, I'll read it out anyway. So first of all, he said, did Nana upgrade me, boss man? No, I upgraded her.
No, it's not.
He then went on to say,
a certified lie.
I mean, to be fair, Uncle Nee, you did go full postal the other day about people not respecting your time, but I think that was valid. I think that was valid. But Lil Rock is in the chat. Welcome, Lil Rock. And she said, where should women be looking?
Yeah.
Big googly eyes. I don't know. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
oh, not this one on the head, man. This is long.
this
is out of date. Allow it.
Just talking nonsense. Talking nonsense.
I don't want to hear it.
Let me land, yeah.
No,
let me land.
In the air. Leave it up there.
See, this is what I'm saying. You can't criticize women. You can. You can't.
But you said to
leave. Look, I'm in the air circling. I can't even land.
What about the kettle and the toaster? Who gets those things? You got to think about those things. You can't just leave.
Like, literally telling her to leave over a picture is wild.
The rationale is just not there.
That is really shit advice, and nobody should take that advice ever. No, it's okay.
You just went strong for no reason.
Exactly, it's a conversation. That's all it is. Like, we don't need to be chucking in relationships.
It's a conversation, and if you don't like what you hear or you can't handle what you hear, leave.
Here we go.
And just let everybody live their lives.
You feel
I absolutely do feel attacked. I absolutely.
This is what you do when you feel attacked.
Okay, and Rachel is saying, what would your response be if it was a man complaining?
Exactly the same.
Look, grave.
Big man. Big man. Keep it moving, bro. Now, I keep it a buck, yeah? No.
A buck.
No.
This guy.
No. Like, seriously, if one of my friends is coming to me being like, oh man, she caught me out the picture.
Exactly.
Why are you telling me what's nonsense?
No, sorry, carry on. That was
If one of my guys came to me upset over one picture,
this can't be our crew. Though.
I would be like, you need to assess if you really need to be in this relationship. Because if something like this is going to trigger you to this extent, big man, it's not worth your time.
Okay.
And you're wasting her time.
Okay. But fairly, if somebody comes along and they are like, we've been together 3 years and
why are they talking like that?
Because they're trying to share with you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So that we've been together 3 years and she's on my page, but I don't even feature on her page at all. And the last picture we took together, this was on holiday. We were in Dubai, and she just cropped me out and posted herself. Her page is like all her pictures. I think she's doing it so that nobody thinks she's in a relationship. What should I do?
Are you not going to call her out on making stuff up? But anyway,
I'm just saying this is a scenario.
If seriously,
one of your friends has come to you, or
one of my friends
nephews
or one of my nephews is in a situation where they're posting them and their girl, but their girl just posts themselves, I'm going to be like, rude boy, you're stupid.
Oh.
With love.
How do you call somebody stupid with love? Because
the writing is on the wall. The pictures are on the Instagram page and you're not there. Like, what more? I don't know what else you would need. Like, I don't know.
Compassion.
Me, this isn't you.
I told you. This is what Adrian is doing to me. This is what Adrian is doing.
Come back to the light.
This is a little compassion.
No, seriously, I swear to God, life is too short.
Yeah.
Life is too short. So it's like, if you are dealing with like obvious BS like this, why are you sticking around? Why are you sticking?
Is it not a conversation to that they should just have? Because she could be like, oh, but I'm trying to get into the influencer space. This does well. Like,
if you have that conversation and that's the reasoning and you're okay with that, genuinely okay with that, cool. But the fact that you're coming to me talking about I'm on Instagram, why? It's like already the emotional imbalance tells me you're not mature enough for this. Okay. Keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah.
You are feisty.
I'm not. I am settling with you. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with you. I am settling with you.
On that note.
Okay, next one.
I'm moving on. The ex's wedding. My partner has been invited. Sorry. My partner has been invited to their ex's wedding and they want to go. They insist there's no bad blood and it's purely to support their ex on their big day. I feel uncomfortable with it, but they say I'm being insecure and controlling. Am I wrong for not wanting them to go, or are they crossing a line?
We need context. Because
all I've got is what I've said.
I understand. I think it would be okay, but some people say I'm crazy. If I know the ex and we're cool, I've got to be invited too, I suppose, but we'll see. I don't think it's a big problem. I think it depends on everyone's relationship. I think when people hear ex, they think negative stuff. They think, the ex wants them back. The ex wants to do this. No. It could be all above board. I don't have a problem with it. Context, though. Context needs to be there, though.
I think it depends on if the ex has gone into friendship zone and you was invited and it's like, but we're friends now. That feels a bit, why would they not go? If I've been invited to a wedding, I'm going to go.
What about you, Nii?
Would you go?
I would go. Yeah. And if my partner really created a something about it.
You take the toaster and the kettle. Would you leave?
I'm off! What type of insanity is this?
I'm actually done.
What are you gonna do?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Because life is too short.
Oh dear.
Very foolish.
All right, go into the chat. I can't even see. Yvonne White says it's better to have them out of the picture than post them and put. Yeah, this is bullshit. It's better to have them out of the picture than post them and put an emoji over the face than say this is me and my man / woman. You know what? If there's something that I cannot stand is when you put. So, sorry, I'm gonna shoot for parents as well. Yeah. When you post your child online and then you put the baby emoji over their face or whatever, you know what? Just don't post them.
I do that.
Awkward.
Do you?
My children's faces do not go on social media.
I don't think you posted them at all.
On WhatsApp with close contacts and stuff, I still put emojis over their faces at
Really?
this big age.
I've never seen it.
I'm not comfortable with my children out there.
Okay.
And I
Let's
think
see.
and as an educator as well, as an educator who's aware of e-safety, I've and my husband, we made a contract. He doesn't post anything anyway.
Yeah.
If we want to talk about Instagram and posting and friend requests, we can go there because he don't know me. But in terms of pictures I post on WhatsApp statuses or updates, whatever you want to call it, they get the emoji to this day on their faces. Yeah.
I do not know that.
Yeah. When it comes to any other kind of platform, I just don't post them. It's more widespread.
Yeah.
But close by, I still put a star, a smiley, sunglasses, or their face in a different way. I don't put my children's faces out there.
Do you know what? I mean,
so what are you gonna say?
I've got to backpedal it a bit, innit?
No, you stick with stick to your guns, innit?
Why do you want war with me?
No, I want you to be your authentic.
No. No, all right, cool. You want to go there? Let's go there. Okay. No. Your prerogative is your prerogative. Yeah. I just it's just a feeling that it invokes in me when I see it. Like, for example, like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to word this without sounding disrespectful.
Okay.
But it's like, I don't care. Still could do a good job there, did I?
Yeah, go on.
But it's like, maybe, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm normal. So I'm like, why would you say that?
I'm sorry, I'm listening. My ad-libs need to be turned down a bit.
So my thing is just like, if you're worried about them being online, just don't post them. It's easier not to post them.
That is true too.
Than to post with an emoji.
I just for me, it's like you're half in, you're half out. Like, just don't post them. It's okay. If you never posted that picture, it's okay.
I understand that, but I like posting. I'm naturally quite interactive. So if they've reached a certain achievement or we've been somewhere, and I'm okay to post myself, even if your children were in my post.
I don't post other people's children.
Okay. So if
I don't even post my niece and nephew.
If they're in the background or whatever, I would cover their faces or blur their faces too, out of the respect of their identity. And whatnot.
Yeah, and who you don't know all of the people that are watching it. I get it.
And like in my brain, safeguarding. You know, each school you go to, when your child is there, you have to fill in a form and whatnot. And I think I do this because I know that there are malicious people out there, and I don't know the isms and schisms of everyone's mind, but I also like sharing stuff. I don't share everything because I'm not that way inclined, but I do like to share a joyous moment, a joke or whatever. And sometimes the emoji covers the face. I mean, my children would love to be everywhere on the internet. They're completely opposite to me, but they don't know all of the concerns that come with sharing. And I know once it's in the ether, it's in the ether. So they might get a little piece of their air shown. That's enough for me. But I'm still quite a sharey type of person, but it's got to come with emojis or blurs.
What happened? Oh, the TV, something took place.
Oh.
That was quite frightening.
Yeah.
Keep talking whilst I.
How did it go through
I don't know. I've got to grab that remote.
the camera? Okay, we're coming, guys. We're just having a little technical something is taking place here. We will be back. Mikey has just seen us on. There we go. We're back.
What we got in the comments?
We have Will Smith is saying Michael Jackson was ahead of his time.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, he kind of was, because remember Auntie that he covered over. Yeah, he was always trying to cover his kids.
Yep.
But I feel that was more because we now know that they weren't his kids. And
They're still his kids, y'all.
oh, they're his
They are
kids,
not his
They're
kids.
his
but
kids, y'all.
biologically they're not his
They're
kids.
his kids, y'all.
They are not his kids. They are not his kids.
Yvonne says doing that with children is fine, but foolishness with your partner.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Doing it with children is fine.
Oh my guys, please, in the comments, can you find a full emoji for this guy, please?
Corn! We need corn!
Corn. Thank you, that would be sufficient.
Dear. But okay, you know, each to their own. But going back to the original thing, like posting your, like, I remember there was a girl that went viral. She actually went to the extent of making her man look like the Invisible Man. So
taking his whole face out.
Take it like literally, so you're just seeing the background. So you're seeing the suit and the background, and it's like love.
Yeah, because she was like,
if you're this insecure,
no, her whole thing was nobody isn't putting me and my man up on their vision board. So I think she was a bit of an influencer. So she's like, now that I'm in a relationship,
I'm with you on this one.
people may put me and my man as their inspiration, and you cannot put my man on your vision board for you to then manifest him. So that's why she was like, nobody ain't seeing his face, so that they can put my man.
You really got to believe in yourself.
Let me not comment.
You really got to believe in your source to think that even to him, for your mind to even go down that track. Like that way, that's a level of self-belief.
But it can happen though. If you think of somebody like Tony Tone, the influencer, and you see she's with her man Tayo, and he's an influencer himself. Them as a vision could make it to somebody's vision board to be like, I want a relationship like that.
And then he's gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm going to Brixton to meet Keisha.
But why did you choose Brixton?
Why did you choose Brixton?
Why I chose Brixton? Why did you choose?
Why has it got to be Keisha? I don't know.
A valid reason.
But I understand, like, somebody just being like, "Nah, I'm not going on that person's vision board." I get it.
To me,
it looks ludicrous because you ain't got a post your relationship.
But this is it. Don't post it, innit?
I'm so far
take the picture.
This world.
Take the picture. Have it on your phone. Share it with your man. And be like, babe, don't we look good? Yeah. But you still want that adulation from your followers and whatnot have you. It's like, drop me out, man. You're either in or you're out. Influencer.
I think people need to manifest health.
Would be great.
Healthy relationships, healthy minds, healthy hearts, just health. Not anything else, man. This is just long.
But you know, there are lots of people they would say that we're smug marrieds. Like, they want a man.
Where did you come up with this term, smug married?
People were the ones that said it. I didn't make it up. This is like out
I used
there.
to call you guys.
Nothing smug about me.
Foie.
Yes, she was one of them. She was one of them. She would be like,
so why
people.
Back in the day when there were certain events that you two used to go to, you was like the president and the first lady of certain.
You're a cheat.
I'm not more than you. Like, you know, the pictures at these prestigious events.
Where?
Now, to be fair, we've got one when we went to Barack Obama's inauguration.
When we would do those.
There were some events, and I was like, I used to call you. I used to call you.
You out that one.
Yeah, you did. I do remember now. You did. You say you and your places that you guys
all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, we were like,
I'm sexy, innit? What can I say?
Okay.
We were out here trying to. What were we doing? We were living life. Yeah, because it was like Ghana 50 years of independence, and I was the chairperson.
Okay. chairperson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I was also the chair of ACS. I was the president.
there you go.
Not feeling the hate. The energy feels off. That's all I'm saying.
I actually
The
feel
energy
like
feels
I
off.
should have got something for being the president of Luton's ACS.
Oh gosh, that's another story. That's another.
I know, it's nuts.
Yeah, that is not a podcast. That's an expose. Yes.
There's so many stories.
I think we've come to the end.
I thought you had another segment.
No, that's it. Like literally, I've gone through my doc. I've got
Look at
nothing
that.
left.
Hang on, how long have we been on for? I
We've
can't
been
even
on
see.
for 90 minutes, man.
Wow, look at that,
Been on for
people.
9 minutes.
Wow. How's everyone in the comments though? How's
What's the people them saying? So, Will Smith said, "Yeah, but when you see these girls on holiday and posing up a storm, there must be someone." My goodness, thank you. There must be someone holding the camera. So there's a man somewhere, right? Listen, that's the other thing that will get my goat. Yeah, you've gone on holiday. Yeah, I'm seeing you posing the blue roofs of Santorini behind you. I'm seeing your food and whatnot have you. Did you go on your own? Did you go on your own? Because that's what you're trying. Nah. See me, yeah?
What a man like you do?
I would leave.
Okay, with a toaster and kettle. Come on, do it.
He's always leaving.
You're like a littlest hobo. I swear.
Oh, dear. Rachel says Luton ACS memories. Yeah, I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that road.
We'll have to do a whole separate episode
Yes,
and have
the Luton heads.
no,
Yeah.
we've got to have Melvin, we've got to have Ricky in and actually like go down memory lane, and you guys can talk about Sweet Boy Crew House. Because you actually weren't called that. We called you that. You were called Premier League.
Yeah.
And we
Who
were
chose that name?
immaculate.
We chose that name for ourselves. Thank you very much. We're not children that need to be named.
Nobody gave us a name for our house. Did you guys name us?
Some people are more.
Well, we was Immaculate Collection anyway. And we were thoroughly.
We were thoroughly.
Yeah. I should put that on a t-shirt for us, to be fair.
Immaculate.
That was from Ricky.
That was from Ricky.
Oh, yeah.
Immaculate Collection.
Yeah, we got to have a full-on Luton debrief.
Yes, I think we
That would
we
actually be
do
really
need
good.
a debrief,
Yeah.
you
That would
know.
actually be really
We need to clear up something. I know I've got stuff on my chest all now.
Really?
What, when you wanted to punch him up?
Talk to us about that.
No, let's not. Let's.
All of a sudden, Demionetsky is in the building. Yeah, because a minute ago, you were firing shots.
No, I think there's a time and a place for everything. Like, the people have been there for a long time. They probably need a hot cocoa now. It's been a long time.
Oh, mate, you are something else. You are something else. Listen, to everybody that has been rocking with us for the last 90 minutes, thank you very much. This is going to be our new regular Friday night slot. We will start it a bit later. We have taken on board the
You
feedback.
guys have got to watch Traitors and Love Island
We
and
respect
all of
that.
that.
We respect that.
Like, yeah.
We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So please, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Even send it to random people in your WhatsApp and ask them to do it. Don't tell them what it's about. Just get them to do it.
Hold them to ransom.
I don't care how we get the numbers. I don't care how we get the
Just
numbers.
want them.
He just wants the numbers. I do care. I think you should be sharing this with like-minded people. Like, you know, you guys have all been in the chat and you're laughing away, and just let's get more people following all of our accounts. Yeah. And then
That's what I meant.
You'll have more folks
engagement.
you have more folks in the chat to talk to as well. And you know what you got to do. You're on Meant to Excel. You know that you got to be on Your Aunties Could Never as well. And through there, you'll see that there's the British Blacklist. And throughout the week, you guys eventually will have lots of content, and we will create our own utopia of black entertainment.
Go on.
That
Go
would
on.
be
That's
great.
exactly what
That's
I
why
said.
you was the president of ACS.
Yes, it was.
Such an eloquent speech.
Without any pay or thanks and accusations. It was not a nice time.
You remember about this offline? No, I don't remember everything, but we need to talk about this
I was going to
offline.
say, where did the accusations come from? But yeah, that is an offline thing. People, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
The next episode of the Chop House will be out on Sunday. Following that, the next episode of the Queen Ages will be out on Wednesday. And you can catch us every morning after Love Island.
Yeah.
Where we do the review in our show called
Are We Watching This?
Apparently we are.
And give us more suggestions on what we could do. Are we watching this on? Because we could do it on other shows.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, cool. So now at this point, Damien has to find the quit button. So we're going to sit here for an awkward moment. And I've just put my bread. Wait. Before you do that, we've got some comments.
Okay.
So Yvonne writes, too many overlaps. I don't understand. Will said, far too many clashes. Thought the Evanses were trying to do it. Harry and Meghan and destroy the YACN community. Never. It's not that. We, as Nana said though, like
it's in conjunction with we are trying to give the Black community more stuff to watch, more bits. So,
and I think we've just had a few scheduling mishaps.
Yeah. Once we get it all down packed in, and on a Sunday we do news and nonsense as well, and then also you can watch Sade's weekly vlog. It's like we're giving you content. We want you to come into our ecosystem, and so you don't have to watch TV anymore.
He's not buying it. He said that's what they said. Hey, listen, big up Harry and Meghan because I like them.
It's got so left.
Will Smith is a little shit star.
Please find the off button.
Ending stream.
End stream.
Yeah, you press
Brilliant.
it. Bye
guys. See you. Bye. Peace.